And the other thing that, like I've talked to the roll-up teams that they all want to do next year is they want to start taking off training wheels, right? So the roll-ups and layer 2s that exist on Ethereum today, they basically all have what I call training wheels, like some kind of backdoor that lets developers come in and like say stop and change the protocol if they see that some kind of bug has happened.
Some kind of backdoor that lets developers come in and like say stop and change the protocol.
By Colin G. Platt.
From a single project on a single call, but I think target it to 2. I think obviously if multiple people are in the same room for connection, I think that's perfectly great. You know? If you can find a way to like splice it in on your connection.
This is not an opinion. Everything that I'm getting ready to show you is factual. That's how I do my channel. That's how I've always done it. That's how I approach investing. I always use numbers. I research the numbers. I don't pay attention to other YouTubers. I don't even have a Twitter, so I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I only pay attention to numbers. And so everything that I'm going to show you here is irrefutable facts, okay? Now, Ethereum is up today. It's been up like most things are up. I want to show you where Ethereum was. When was this? 2021. That's 2 years and some change ago. 2 years and some change ago, it was at 4,800. Okay, it's not showing up here, but it hit 4,800. You could say 48, 47, what have you. Okay. How much development has happened since this time? In the DeFi space, in the token space, right? In the things that have come out since then. Okay, so as the dominant so-called chain, you would think if so much development is happening in the space and what's told to you is most of the development is happening on Ethereum, I can tell you without a doubt that that's not true. And I'm going to show you why. Right? So, but they're telling you most of the development is happening on Ethereum. We're waiting around. I don't know if I don't know if it happened already or whatever, because there's no difference. We're waiting on this Deacon upgrade or whatever the heck it is. Right? But certainly there's been development since 2021. And here we are. Just from a pure number standpoint, we're in the middle of a bull run, and Ethereum is lower than what it was in 2021. Okay, just so the question is, how does that compare to other things? Now, personally, I have had a ridiculous amount of 10x's and some 100x's since this time. So just from a purely investment standpoint, Ethereum doesn't make sense up here. Okay, I bought Ethereum. Let me show you real quick. I bought Ethereum for $83. I'm trying to find out where that was. Yeah, it must have been back here. This is where I bought Ethereum for $83. Okay, and I forget where I saw. I don't have any now. But I want to say I sold around $800 or somewhere like that. Yeah, I sold it because I saw other opportunities, right? So even if it was $800, I'll go back and look at it was specifically, right? But you're up basically 5x from 2017. You're up 5x. I've helped people become millionaires starting with like $10,000, $20,000 since 2017. I mean, not even back in 2017. They started in like 2020. $20,000, I helped them become millionaires. If they had put that money in Ethereum, they would be up, but they would not be millionaires. Okay? Pure numbers. All right, now Bitcoin. Another all-time high today. What did I say the other day? Okay? Come on, load up. Come on, CoinMarketCap, load up. Okay, now, same thing on Bitcoin. Okay, same thing on Bitcoin. Let's go back to 2021, 62,000, got up to 67,000, there's 60,000 there, and now we're at 73,000. From a pure investment standpoint, from a pure numbers standpoint, Bitcoin has been the better investment. I'm going to go back to 2018. Okay, this will not show it here. I know it because I was there. Ethereum was $2,000 on this day. Okay, it was $2,000 on this day. It's for whatever reason it spiked up to 2,000. They're not showing it. So basically we're double from there. This is 2018. Okay, now Bitcoin. Go back to 2018. Make sure I get the right day, for all the ETH lovers. January 13. Okay, so let's go to January 13. Can we do that? All right, somewhere around there. Basically $15,000. So Bitcoin is up more than 4x since then. Okay, all right. Now let's do something that nobody talks about. Right? We're going to do the same time. Okay, here's BNB, pretty much the same day in 2018. It was $21. Okay, and you could have got it look at there, a month later, $8, $10 if you DCA, which is what I teach. I'm the first one, I believe. It still has not been proven to me otherwise. I'm the first one to bring DCA to crypto. Very first, nobody talked about DCAing before I talked about it in crypto. Okay, you don't have to believe it. Anytime you could have got it here. This is what I love about opportunities like this. Opportunities that let you get in. Opportunities that let you accumulate. All right. Now look. $14, $15, $20. Bam. Okay. Just numbers. So Bitcoin has been a better investment. BNB has been a better investment. And a host of a whole lot of other things that I have told people about have been a better investment. That's just the numbers. Now, let's address what Ethereum actually is and what it's all about. Ethereum is a blockchain. Ethereum deserves all the credit in the world for being the first layer that allowed people to build on. See, Bitcoin came along and it was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. So of course people was like, well, what if I want to make my own crypto? Do I have to set up all these networks and things and all that and get all these miners and stuff? And initially that's what Ethereum did. But what they did was allow people to build tokens on top of Ethereum. So things like Tether, even the BNB token, right? USDC, all of that was built on top of Ethereum, right? So it introduced tokenization to the world. It deserves all the credit for that. However, right? That's like saying the first operating system that we used on computers should be the only operating system that we use forever. As stupid as that sounds, it's what some people think. that, oh, it has to be the thing forever. Okay, again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I just look at numbers. I just use numbers and common sense. So here, I just showed you the prices. Here is Ethereum in 2021 processing about 1.2 million transactions. And here is Ethereum today processing 1.3 million transactions. Translation, there has been absolutely no growth on Ethereum in not just 3 years. I got to go back. It's interesting that the price corresponds to the transaction. Isn't that interesting? Okay, if we go back to the first major spike when I told you guys Ethereum was $2,000, on that day, we had close to one, I can't catch it, 1.5 million transactions. There's 1.1 there. It says it got up close to 1.5. Maybe it was 1.23, something like that. So if you look at that, look at this now. If I drew a line from here to here, it pretty much matches up for the past 6 years. No growth whatsoever. Okay, now watch this. Here is Binance Smart Chain. All crappy Binance Smart Chain. All centralized Binance Smart Chain. Oh, it's a horrible chain. It's the worst chain. Why would anybody use that chain? All right, here we go. September 2020, 394 transactions. I was one of those 394, by the way. A week later, it was 30,000. Okay, and if we take that out to today, I just want to go to today. 5 million transactions. 330,000, 5 million, right? In 2021, when everybody was using Binance Smart Chain, it got up to 15 million. And I don't know what happened. I don't know if this is real, so I don't know what this is, right? But if there is any chain right now capable of handling the processing power necessary to build stuff on, it's Binance Smart Chain. Oh, by the way, if you try to swap something on Binance Smart Chain right now, it's going to cost you about 25 cents. If you try to swap something on Ethereum, let me show you. Because see, I don't want to lie to you. Okay, here is the site. Here is the site that allegedly tracks the transaction. I can't verify this, right? But this is what they're saying. To swap, the low cost right now is $93. The high cost is $96. If you want to buy or sell an NFT, a JPEG, not the NFTs that I showed you the other day, not revolutionary, groundbreaking NFT. Oh no, just basic pictures, $158. If you want to borrow something on Ethereum, on AVAX, again, I was the first YouTuber to introduce AVAX to YouTube. $80. Swap, $93. NFT, $158. Doing basic functions, $79. This is the state of Ethereum. Now, I want you to pretend. Let's pretend. Like I said, make believe. Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be cheap? Will you be cheap? I don't want to spend $100 just to swap a duty token. All I want to do is do what I do for you. Right? Let's make believe. Okay. if we make believe that Ethereum came out today, who would use this? Here's the Ethereum commercial. Hey, come on and try Ethereum. It's the new awesome chain. It's slow and expensive. I know other chains cost pennies to do swaps. Binance Smart Chain costs 25 cents. Other chains cost 10 or 15 cents. But here at Ethereum, it costs $93 to swap. And that's right now. Most people in America are asleep. When they wake up, when the market actually opens in an hour, you'll probably see swap fees at about $150. But that's okay. We're Ethereum. We're the best. Do you want your transaction done in a way that's fast? Ha ha ha. You won't find that here. You have to wait. Right now, the lowest time is 3 minutes for a transaction. That's okay. You're used to dial up. You're used to Ethernet, not Wi-Fi. You're used to that. Go and make yourself a mayonnaise sandwich. Go and get yourself a coffee. And by the time you come back, maybe your transaction will be completed. But sometimes, sometimes your transaction could fail. And if your transaction fails, do you get the money back? No. That $93 is still coming out of your ass. So don't come to our chain broke. Better have thousands of dollars. That's the Super Bowl commercial they would run. Who would use that? You would be foolish if you use that. You're foolish if you use it now. Oh, but Ethereum is more decentralized. No, it's not. In the last 7 minutes, there's millions of validators. Here, check it out. See, I don't lie, y'all. Active validators, 978,000. The number of validators that have validated transactions in the last 7 minutes, 16. You got a few people dominating. Look, the active validators are going up. Why is it going up? Because everybody wants this APR right here, this 3.73%. This is what they're after. Again, you would think that Ethereum would go up more. They just want this 3.73%. Hey, it's better than your bank. So what that you give up custody of all your tokens and you won't be able to get them back for years, but you're getting 3.73%. Right? You literally have a couple, right? I'm gonna read something to you real quick. You have a couple of people actually, right, that are controlling the entire validation system. For those of you guys don't know, what are the validators for? You need validators to actually make the transactions go through. That's why you need validators. So it's important to have as many validators as possible. So that way, if something happens in a region, if there's a power outage, if there's something like that, then the network can keep going. Right? So you don't want to have 2 or 3 people running everything. Well, despite the fact that Ethereum has, they say 978,000 active, is more than that are inactive. There are still just a couple, mainly Lido, that's controlling all the stake and everything. Watch this, okay? This is another company that's complaining, okay? So, read it through that filter, but these are facts, okay? The other side will say that Lido is detrimental to the decentralization of the chain because it refuses to artificially cap its staking dominance, and that its rapid monopolistic growth is uncooperative with researchers while they figure out a coded in way to deal with the design flaw that has allowed a single entity to grow to manage 1/3 of all staked Ethereum. Further, those 38 operators are still managed by one entity, the Lido DAO, where decisions are usually made by just 2 wallets. We got to update. Okay. Folks starting to wait. Okay, the GUI is going up. These prices about to start going up. Okay. Y'all better get your transactions in now. This is the reality. So much so that if you're paying attention, which most people on Ethereum are not, Vitalik has been selling Ethereum, and Vitalik has been focusing more on layer 2s, Arbitrum, Optimism, things like that. That's what this whole upgrade is about. This upgrade is not going to make Ethereum fees cheaper. I'm going to take it a step further, right? When Ethereum switched from proof of work to proof of stake, they had the opportunity right there to say, hey, we no longer need mining, right? Let's just make it proof of stake and make it cheap. But what you guys don't understand is the whole problem with Ethereum the whole time has been the miners. The miners want to get paid. And they're like, oh, no, you're not going to switch to proof of stake because we don't get paid. So what was being sold to you as an upgrade was really just negotiations with miners to say, hey, what can we work out? And whatever they worked out, the miners are still getting paid, and those who stake Ethereum are also still getting proof of stake. Why is mining important? Mining is important because the way Satoshi designed it, you need equipment. You need stuff to actually contribute to the network to receive anything. You can't just come in there and throw money around and control the network. That's the way a capitalist likes to see things. So when Ethereum switched to proof of stake, that is the reason why things started going up, because all the capitalists in the world were like, okay, well, we can just bring a bunch of money and now we can control the supply and get the lion's share of that APR. That's what you see happening here. So for those that say Ethereum is more decentralized, no, it's not. It's more centralized. It's way more centralized than Bitcoin. It's not even a question. And it's even more centralized than things like Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, and other things. Again, I'm only sharing with you facts. So all of that being said, now I'm going to say something here. Everything that I've said is related to what's happening on the Ethereum chain. I personally believe, let me say this, let me be very clear. I will probably make this the title. It is my belief that the Ethereum chain will die. Period. It's going to die. It can't survive because it's non-competitive. Now, that doesn't mean that the Ethereum price is going to go down. No, Ethereum has left the station. Ethereum is no longer a decentralized crypto. It's more just like a stock now. And so your Ethereum ETF will probably happen if certain people want it to happen. And the reason why they want it to happen is because they want to just use Ethereum as a bank account, a way to get that 3.73%. So the price is going to go up, probably going to hit $8,000, maybe more, right? So all these numbers that you see, double them. Swaps are not going to be $93. They're going to be $180, $200 or more to swap is going to be $300 for an NFT sale. And if you're a big hedge fund or something like that with billions of dollars, these numbers don't care. They don't matter to you. If you're swapping millions of dollars, they don't matter. But to developers, to anybody with just a couple grand, whatever, every time you do something on Ethereum, you're paying miners. You're paying these greedy pigs. It's not going into the air, it's going to the miners. The only reason I'm even talking about this is because a couple of you have, put comments on my channel about, okay, what's going on with 100 Ethereum? Number one, you will never find a video, go find it, where I say, hey, get in 100 Ethereum. I have always shown you 100 on the BNB side because I don't mess with Ethereum at all. 100 decided to put it on there. Okay, that's them. But I just, for the fees alone, I don't care how much money I have. Even if I invest 20,000, right? If I got to pay $100 to swap, right? That's money I will never get back. Why would I do that when it's 20 cents on Binance Smart Chain? It doesn't make any sense. And I can literally talk to people with $10, and I do. I talk to people with $10 and $15 because that's all they have in their country. They have thousands of dollars in their country, but it only amounts to like $10, $15. Seriously. There are people that I talk to that make $2,000 of their money a month, but $2,000 of their money is only $100 a month. So they are literally taking 15% of their monthly check and putting it into something per my recommendation. You think I'm going to dare put somebody in something where literally their fees is their whole month's salary? And I actually had somebody ask me, yo, man, should I put some in Ethereum too? I said, no, you can't even afford it. It's like, what you mean? Then I told him about the fee. He was like, what? Why would anybody use that? I don't know. Okay, so what happened here is somebody sold. You can see this was at 6 million market cap, and you see one person took it from 6 million to 3.3 million, and then others got scared after that. Period. And then once the 100 folk, I think rightfully so, let me show you where was it when they made this announcement. I think it was already down here when they made the announcement, like, yo, you know what? We're not going to be dealing with this. The fees are too high. Everybody's talking about this wonderful development that we've done, right? We cannot put it on Ethereum, right? We got all of these people that just want to sell on Ethereum. We're just going to leave Ethereum. Everything we've invested, we're just going to leave it. Okay? But it had everything to do with this, but it also had a lot to do with, there we go, we're going up. Let me refresh now. Let's get because see, America's waking up now. Oh, gosh darn it, you should have got that swap in 5 minutes ago. What's wrong? Why didn't you wake up to swap? Did you have to do-do? Why didn't you wake up 15 minutes ago and swap? You could have saved $17. It's $110 to swap now. This is madness. Anybody who says it's not talking to you about blockchain stuff. They're talking to you about other stuff. Anybody who would willingly use a chain where it's 110, and this is going to keep going up, $110 to swap when there are chains out there for 20 cents, you're crazy. And it doesn't have anything to do with blockchain. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and debate what I think it's about. But it has nothing to do with common sense. It has everything to do with politics. What's wrong with Polygon? Why won't they use it? I thought when Polygon came out, oh, everybody would go over there. And Polygon has done some things. But you still have most of these ETH people that want to use Ethereum. And what is the reason for that? I'm telling you, it is because a lot of them are intertwined with these miners. Some of them are miners. Some of these influencers that you're following, we got another update. Come on, let's get an update. It's now, how come you didn't swap 3 minutes ago? What's wrong with you, bro? Did you have to pee? Shame on you. 3 minutes ago, you could have swapped for $110. Now it's $129. This doesn't make any sense. So, 100, like, we out. Go to BNB, bro. They're thinking about the future. What did I just say? Ethereum is going to keep going up. If it goes to 8,000, 10,000, then now we're at $250 to swap. Y'all thought I was just making stuff up. This don't make no sense. 100 leaving Ethereum is the right decision. Point blank, period. Now, you are welcome to stay there, and you can go and trade whatever you want to trade on Ethereum. Invest in whatever crap coins they got over there. Spend your money, dog. Do what you do. But as much as these people have innovated, right, I think they know what they're doing. And they thinking about the future. They're not thinking about hurting people's feelings right now. They're thinking about if somebody wants to buy $10 worth of 100, $50 worth of 100, that they can do that. Literally, even if you have $300, it makes no sense to swap on Ethereum, because to go in and out, you're going to spend right now $250. Literally, if you invest $300 and it doubles, you make $300, you're going to lose everything because you spend $129 to go in and $129 to go out. It's not like it's buy one, get one free. Buy one swap, get another swap free. No. You're paying that each way. People are talking about, the airdrop on Ethereum. Okay? They've been taking all this time to get to 10 million. Never got there. Not going to get there. Some of y'all didn't even have enough tokens to make a difference. Some of you if you have 50 million tokens on Ethereum, 50 million, your airdrop was probably going to be worth about $50 or $60. Bruh. You're spending more in gas to get a $50, $60 airdrop. Makes no sense. But if you got a $50, $60 airdrop on BNB chain, costs 20 cents, 30 cents. Man, get out of here. It's your boy BSG. I'm going to holler at y'all in the next video.